Hey there everybody, this is Shadigo, and welcome to some FTL Faster Than Light. It's a PC game. It does stuff, and stuff. I've seen a lot of people play this, mainly like people like Northern Lion. I've seen a lot of finishers play through, seen Jet Mages, and I've seen Kikasia do a playthrough of this. So while I'm doing some filler, whilst I'm not really recording anything else, I'm just gonna do this. Probably do a good run or two. Basically, you are a spaceship and you have to do a thing. I'm just saying doing a thing, like, really should stop doing that. I have actually played this a few times. I unlocked the Stealth Cruiser, the Federation Cruiser, and the Engine Cruiser. Engine Cruiser is probably the easiest one to get because all you need to do is to get to Sector 5 and you unlock this. And I like this one. It's the only thing I've actually beaten the game with properly. Even though what I've been doing it on easy because normal can seriously buttfuck you, if I have to be honest. So I'm going to rename my ship to what I had from before. It's called the Doom Donut because it's circular. It's a hole in the middle like a donut. So yeah. It has a drone control unit built in, drones, and an iron laser, which you might think, well, this would kind of suck, but yeah. Having drones early in the game is really great, and you can, even on easy, you can find better weapons. The difference between easy and normal is that, well, it says here you get better scrap rewards and easier enemies, and normal is normal. You also, for this NG Cruiser, you get two NGs and a human person, and you can rename them should you feel like it. I don't. I've actually got two of the achievements here. It says available achievements here. You complete 2 and 3 to unlock a different layout, the Type B layout, which is that one, which kind of stinks because it's got no sensors and only one person. But you actually have these drones here to help you out should anything go wrong with the ship. But I'm just gonna go with the Doom Donut on easy because yeah. So basically what happens, the data you're carrying is vital to the main Federation fleet, blah blah blah, you can read that. There'll be decisions like this a lot in the game. And actually I better assign the people their duties. I prefer NGs to be not in the pilot seat unless absolutely necessary, because if things get broken, NGs have the ability to fix faster. So yeah, I kind of want them in the essential places. I'm gonna have a human captain the ship. So basically, this game is a roguelike type game. It's you go to places, something random happens, and occasionally get into a fight. Unlike here, we just get this choice where like, oh, there's asteroids here. Can we find something? Let's have a look. We have 5 fuel. That's pretty great. Fuel. We need fuel to jump. We can't. No fuel. Means we have to just stay where we are, and eventually the rebels are gonna find us, and that would be bad. Because we are the Federation. We're kind of like the Galactic Empire, and there's been a war, and the rebels won. And now they're going to try and kill us because we have like, it's kind of like, you remember Star Wars, the very first film, where Princess Leia was getting away because they had the Death Star plans? Kind of like that. There's also distress beacons when you jump. You can find one. You usually get a lot of stuff here, and nearly always an option and whatnot. This one you can risk, but sometimes you may lose a party member. But I don't, because this is uneasy. Usually if you're successful, you get a really bunch of stuff. Scrap here, this is your money. You're going to use it to buy ship upgrades. Like, well, I go for doors. You got drones here, which we are actually going to need because we're going to actually have to rely on this anti-ship drone to do pretty much all our damage rolls with no real weaponry aside from the ion cannon. Missiles are needed for like missile and bomb weapons, and well, I've told you about fuel. We need that to go places. Now, I've gone for level 2 doors. It's kind of similar way to how Northern Line does it. Simply because I can keep enemies away for longer when you get boarding parties. Now this is actually giving us a quest, and we can go to where this quest marker is to see what happens. But I'm not going to go there. I'm going to explore a bit more. The name of the idea here is to go through each area as it is, and then go to the exit before the rebels get there. But if you explore more, you get more stuff. So having more stuff is really great. So we're going to get into a fight with this auto scout. We're going to summon our entire ship drone. There it is there. It uses one drone part. And it's going to go around, it's going to randomly shoot something. So this thing doesn't have a shield, I don't really need to use the iron cannon, but it has a standard laser and a bomb type weapon, which is probably going to be annoying. The symbols on the thing are like the ones on our ship. They've got one for weapons, one for the pilot seat, and one for the engines. General rule is usually want to go for shield first, then weapons, and then if you can, like engines or anything else. There's probably going to be some exceptions. If I find it, I'll probably explain that. I should say there's stuff a bit symbols on this thing. Got pilot seat, medical bay, weapons, sensors which allow us to see, and upgrades to that are really useful. Doors. If that's broken, we can't open and close the doors like this using the mouse. Shields, engines, drone control, oxygen. Oxygen is also important because if there's no oxygen, we can't breathe and we all die. Another strategy I also like doing is to open the doors to the into space. And what that does is just clears the rooms out of oxygen. And we're going to find uses for that as we proceed. And well, since I've babbled on a lot, let's just get on with this. I noticed that any room that is like red or pinkish in colour with the yellow coloured border means there's no oxygen in that room. So if we go into there with the person, they're going to start taking damage until they die. And the ship died. It was looking at an outpost, and we said, oh, okay, we said, and that's pretty great. I don't really need missiles, so unless I get a missile weapon from a shop or something. Probably not going to use missiles, I'm probably going to sell them if I get the chance to. Sometimes they will let you leave for the knowledge, but nope, we're going to have to fight an actual proper ship with shields, so and can go there. And this is a nice feature, this auto fire button, you press it and you don't actually have to target anything else, do it manually. Northern Line, if you're listening, this button is very useful. I doubt you are, because you're a more passionate player of this game than I am. Also, you notice that you can actually put people in certain places, like I've actually been doing. I didn't mind to ship drone. I'm doing a retard. Oh no, the vehicle bay is kind of in dire straits. There's a fire, you can get your people to put it out, or you can do what I do and just starve the room of oxygen. And naturally, no oxygen means no fire. Fire also eats up the oxygen in the room and also causes damage to your systems and eventually your hull. Now, like I mentioned before, engines can fix things. I think it's twice as fast as standard human. So having them around is really, really good. You might wanna. Well, I really should just pimp the ship up a little bit. Two of those gives us better shields. Basically, it's really just for beams and lasers and stuff. If they try and hit you, they can't hit you because of the shield, but missiles and bombs can still hit you. It's weird like that. I keep pressing the ship button. The thing with me, I either press the ship button when I want to jump, or when I want to jump, I'm going to press the ship button. 2 drone parts, 10 fuel. Yeah, I'll take that. Hopefully I can find some more drone parts. I don't need them yet. Well, we're getting desperately low. I'm probably gonna start worrying, because if I have no drone parts, the only weapon I have is iron cannon. The iron cannon is gonna do jack all against some of the stronger foes that we're gonna be facing. It's pretty bad, like. Yeah, that should kill them. Oh, they have a drone of their own. That's pretty lame. So let's. Oh, my strategy, yeah, generally aim for the shields. Once the shields are gone, then if they say they're escaping, if the shields are down, go straight for their engines, because if they've got no engines, they can't escape. Either their engines or the pilot suit. Get those, they can't escape, and their evasion is reduced to like 0. Say with us, if our pilot seat gets damaged or our engines get damaged, so that like the glowing red like they are in the ship, can't use them, they have to be fixed. And in those cases, if those are broken, then you have 0 evade and everything's going to hit, and that's pretty terrible. Otherwise, if the shields are damaged, you have to fix the shields before the shields actually come up. You can't carry drones if there's no drones. Well, you can't have drones active. You can't shoot weapons when the iron cannon is dead. The weapons are dead. Should mention the iron cannon. The iron cannon doesn't do any damage, but it disables ships. Hence why we have the anti-ship drone. Let's see. Can I upgrade something else? I'm gonna upgrade the engines. Just the one. And we're going to bounce out to this next area, because the rebels are coming. Now we can either go to an area where we'll probably have less encounters or more encounters, so we're going to go to the Zoltans, because the Zoltans are friends, and actually having a Zoltan around is actually really good, because the Zoltans, if there's a Zoltan in a system that requires power, it actually provides 1 power to that system. And we actually have options here, and you actually notice these blue options. If you get these blue options, always choose one of these blue options, because they always do something good. The white options, something bad might happen. And in this case we might take hull damage, and don't really want hull damage. Terrible. Actually, let's close this door. Well, I'll get a power bar so I can have more engine power. The more engine power you actually have, the better your evade chances, so that might be one of the things you might want to consider upgrading straight away, but to each his own, I suppose. I'm about to go through this nebula. If you go through nebula, there's a chance that the place might be in an iron storm, and half your power, and you lose half your power, which kind of sucks. Also, in the nebula, you have no sensors, so you can't see where you're going. And we have a boarding party in our weapons room. So, my strategy here is to just drown them with having no action and having everybody go into the medbay. That way, they're going to die of oxygen, and the only way out is going to be through a place where there is oxygen, which is going to be where my medbay is. So when there's no oxygen, then you start losing health, and then when you start losing health, then bad things happen. And eventually, hopefully, they're going to start attacking these two here, and then they're going to storm in, and they're going to get killed by everyone. See, their health is absolutely 0 now. Close all he does. And since we're in their bay, we get healed and they don't, so we're at an advantage. And let's just get everybody. Well, let's just get you in the pilot suit so I can get somewhere clearer. Hopefully there's no shit. Iron Storm, wonderful. I want to bounce out of here as soon as I can. You are the weapons guy, you go over there. You are... I don't know, guy. I think you run the engines before. But I'm gonna do that instead. I actually have 0 power to run anything, so I'm gonna have to lower the shield level so I can get my anti-ship drone working. And I can't really lower anything else, so I'm gonna do that so I can charge my engine as fast as I can. This is really going to be a stalemate because by the time my anti-ship drone is going to fire at it, the shields are going to go back up. So yeah. Also, they actually have an actual fully active weapon, which kind of stinks because the drone can take the shield out, and then it's going to shoot the engine. Oh crap! The fire. Thanks a lot for the fire, you jerk. Still on fire, which kind of stinks. On the plus side, I can probably... No, I can't even power down anything. See, this kind of... See, I just can already see, this sucks. I get the feeling something else is on fire. Either that or it's just the plasma storm. Like the sound effects of the plasma storm that I'm hearing. It might be very likely. And hello cats, you are trying to sit on my feet again. So please stop bothering me. Our FTL drive is ready. I'm getting out of here before I get shot some more.